Hey Ash, what are you reading?
Hi Rita and Cheryl. I'm reading Half Brother by Kenneth Oppel.
Can you give us a brief summary on your book?
Sure thing, Cheryl. So, Half Brother is actually about a family who adopts a chimpanzee. The reason that they adopt this chimpanzee is so that they can train him to be like a human, so that they can teach him to talk. Well, see, there are many conflicts in this book, such as the monkey trying to become the dominant male in the house later on, and Ben, the main character, trying or getting jealous of the monkey.
What was your favorite quote and why did you choose it?
That's a great question, Cheryl. My favorite quote from this whole book is, "We are the weirdest family in the world," and this is thought by Ben Tomlinson. The reason why I like this quote is because this shows that Ben is starting to appreciate his newly found chimpanzee brother, and he's starting to love and accept him into his family.
In your opinion, what is the major theme in your novel?
Wow, Cheryl, you are full of great questions. The theme in this novel is family. Ben starts off not liking his new chimpanzee brother, but he later learns to love and appreciate the monkey. It teaches us that even though we don't like our siblings, we'll learn to love them sooner or later.
Can you give us a brief description on the protagonist, antagonist, and the main conflict in your story?
Of course I can, Cheryl. Thank you for asking. The protagonist in this book has to be Ben Tomlinson because the story revolves around him and the conflicts that he is faced with. The antagonist has to be Dr. Helsing. Even though he appears much later on in the book, he is the reason that a huge conflict arises. Ben's father decides to send Zan, the chimpanzee, off to a science lab. What he doesn't know is that Dr. Helsing is going to be experimenting on him. So Ben goes out and tries to rescue him, which he does successfully. But this causes the main conflict, so Dr. Helsing is the antagonist.
Out of 5 stars, how much would you rate this book and why?
Why are you asking so many great questions? I would rate this book a 4.5 because not all of us would be able to compare to having a chimpanzee. I'm sure none of us would, but in a deeper sense, we can compare this to our siblings. So that's why I would give this a 4.5.
Is your book a good grade 10 ISU book choice? Why or why not?
Cheryl, walk with me. This book is a great grade 10 ISU book choice because it makes us connect to each other. A lot of us have siblings we don't appreciate that much. And this book just teaches us that we can learn to love and cherish them. And I'm sure that teens can relate to this, so that's why I think this is a great book.